It's Carter, man. I want to recommend, if I may, a column to you that I wrote today. Clues Views column I wrote for Constitutional Rights Pack, constitutionalrightspack.com, CRPAC. It is called Down the Fascist Rabbit Hole. And I think it's kind of an important column. I really do. Not to toot my own horn, but I think what it says is pretty key to where we are in this country today, because I think there is a mistaken impression about the rabbit hole. Okay, we're definitely down the rabbit hole, but I keep hearing pundits, some of them we respect a lot, talk about it being a communist takeover in this country. That's not accurate, okay? It's just not accurate. We're in the midst of a fascist takeover, all right? You need to step back and look at communism was an economic an economic system. The idea was that the state would own all means of production. That's not what Biden, and actually Biden's handlers, the men in black, the deep state, are up to. They are for the government control of manufacturing and industry and business. Okay? That's fascism. That's fascism. Both communism and fascism are for tremendous restrictions on free speech and freedom of movement and any other freedom you might try to exercise. But the economic controls are a key part of the current Biden regime policies, and that's fascism. I mean, you know, I give an example relating to COVID in the column that I can't go over with you here. Otherwise, the pink-haired, androgynous, woke, trans, multi-binary, non-binary, fascist at the social media will not allow you to see this video. So I can't go into that part of it here, but I do in the column to go into it to a fairly in-depth extent. And then, of course, the other example is on the college campuses, the pro-Hamas demonstrations. Those who have decided that the state of Israel should kind of laugh off October 7th. After all, they only killed Jews. That's the attitude of the little fascists on our college campuses today. But make no mistake about it, when our pundits keep saying they're communist, they're not communist. Look, the last thing they want is income and economic equity. Most of these little pro-Hamas fascists come from very wealthy families, and they certainly don't want anything that's going to impact their inheritance. So they are fascist, is what they are. And that's why deep down they love the Biden regime. They may have a problem with Biden because he's a doddering old idiot, but they don't have any problem with the men in black who are telling Biden what to do at the deep state. Not in the slightest. They're preaching, they're singing rather out of the same hymn book. So I recommend to you, go to constitutionalrightspack.com and subscribe to the newsletter. Every morning we send out a newsletter. It's a very good newsletter. Gives you kind of an overview of the important news, the news you need to know. And every afternoon you get my own personal email to you. Sometimes it is just a general email called the daily update. Sometimes it is Clues Views, which is the column I'm talking about now. Other times it's called Postcast Update, which are the key social media posts I've made throughout the week, like this one. It'll probably be there this week, and then on Fridays we try to have the Coffee with Carter podcast. So go sign up. I think you're going to love every second of it. I think you're going to love being a member. of constitutionalrightspack.com, because we are fighting. We have 3 goals in 2024. 1, elect 20 MAGA Republicans in the House, 20 new MAGA Republicans in the House. Now get rid of little Mikey Pelosi. So maybe that's the 4th goal. We need 5 to 6 seats, MAGA seats in the Senate, and of course, King MAGA, Donald Trump, in the Oval Office. So come on, join us. I think it's vitally important. We're in the fight of our lives. We're in the fight of America's life. So let's join together. Let's do this thing.